Hey, grace and peace. Welcome to Find the Intersection. My name is Paul Dezay, and it is a Monday, which means we talk about the gospel passage, and we kick off a new week of study. So today we are going to be talking about pretty much the whole chapter of Luke 23. Luke 23. In the lectionary, there's a choice for Palm Sunday. Do we talk about the Palm Sunday passage, or do we talk about the Good Friday, the Passion? And so we kind of have a choice with the gospel passage. And I chose to talk about the Passion, the crucifixion of Jesus this year. Last year we talked about Palm Sunday. So we just kind of alternate on Palm Sunday, which we want to talk about for our reading. And so today we're going to be talking about the trial and the crucifixion of Jesus from Luke 23. Now, a few things that stood out to me, things that I didn't notice significantly before, especially reading a larger passage of scripture, is the innocence of Jesus declared by so many people. Yet the people that you expect Jesus to declare Jesus innocent didn't. So check out these people that declared Jesus innocent: Herod, Pilate, one of the thieves on the cross, and the centurion. All four unexpected people that declared Jesus innocent. But the people that you would kind of expect to be fighting for Jesus or standing up and declaring his innocence, people like the disciples, or maybe the religious people, no, they weren't. They were doing that. So it's really interesting when you step back and look at the people that declared his innocence. They were quite surprising. The second thing that stood out to me, and there's a lot in here that we could talk about, but I've always been fascinated by the story of Barabbas, the insurrectionist that was set free instead of Jesus. His name means son of the Father. Barabbas means son of the Father. So Barabbas was set free instead of Jesus. Jesus, who was innocent, should have been set free. But because of some tradition around this time of year, the Passover, one prisoner could be set free, and the crowd chose Barabbas. So which son of the Father would be set free? Barabbas, the son of the Father, or Jesus, the son of the Father? And so Barabbas was set free. Jesus took the place of Barabbas. And Jesus takes our place too. Now, I'm not a big substitutionary atonement person. I don't believe that's the best way to look at the cross, but I do see that in the story of Barabbas, that Jesus took the place of Barabbas. The third thing that stood out to me, and it really connects back to the first one, the innocence of Jesus, is that where are the disciples? And the disciples are deserters. Through this section of scripture. The women, says, were kind of bystanders. But I've really been thinking about the sin of passivity, this idea of being passive. The disciples should have been there in some way supporting their rabbi, but they became passive. They deserted. And I think about that in my own life, applying this huge passage of scripture to my life, in the sense of, am I too passive at times when I see injustice? And so I'm trying to think that through. Maybe I need not to be a bystander when I see things that are wrong. Maybe I need to speak up and protect those that are hurting, protect those that are being oppressed. I don't want to commit the sin of passivity. So anyway, that's what I got. There's a lot in here going through the trials and the crucifixion. I love the Simon and Cyrene story. We could talk about that, but I'm just going to leave it up to you. So share with us what you found in this passage interesting. And we'll learn from one another. So jump on there in the comments and share your thoughts. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to go into Philippians, favorite passage in Philippians, all about the Jesus emptying himself, that poem in Philippians 2. And then we'll be in Isaiah 50 on Wednesday and Psalm 31 on Thursday. And then we'll come back on Friday and talk about the themes, the intersections, the threads that run through all four of these passages. I hope you're having a great Monday. I will see you tomorrow. Grace and peace, everyone.